What's up, good people? This your boy Scott Lewis, Apartment Gaming and more. Just kicking it. Um, we're gonna just talk a little bit. Look at some pictures. I had some pictures that I took at practice in the park. So let me bring them up so we can watch it a little bit. I had a good time, man. It was really nice. I enjoyed the kids out there. Really enjoyed the Nets presence, and it was cool, man. I hope anybody and everybody that got a chance to come out there. It was crowded, so I was surprised. I found a couple of people that usually I'd be on their content, they podcasts, and yeah, it was interesting, man. It was I had a good time. The entire Nets were there. Um, I mean, the whole Net family was there. Oh, 1 minute, let me get this. Somebody can't. Who's that? Jay? Yeah, I mean, oh, that's John. Hey, what's up, John? What's good, John? I thought I had John. I thought I had John. I know John was trying to get in. Oh, I can hear you. One second. Okay. All right. How you been, man?
Doing good. Did you enjoy the Brooklyn at the Park today? Did you talk to any Brooklyn Nets base members? Like, I gotta ask you questions this time around.
Yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time.
Good. So, if you could guess what the temperature check is going to the season from who you talk with today, what's the Brooklyn base feeling? We talked to them online. What's it like talking to some of them in person?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, everybody's happy, man. That park was packed. They definitely got a following, man. I mean, they got a
Great.
big following. So it's not, it's they playing for something, man. If they seeing crowds like that where they go at in Brooklyn, I mean, it's I know it got to affect they thinking like, yo, man, I ain't trying to tank. Fuck that. Oh, you see all them fans we got, man.
Brooklyn base is everywhere. It's not just in Brooklyn. They're all
I
over the
know,
world.
I know.
Internationally, we're one of the best teams. So it's like there's a Brooklyn base member in almost every part of the world. And that's what's special about Brooklyn because you look at other sports teams, most of them are in LA, most of them in California. Like with the Nets, it's global. And that's the one thing I do enjoy about where the Brooklyn organization is going based on this Euro style. We're embracing this positionless basketball. We're trying to make Brooklyn Nets sports a global thing. And I think that's great for diversity, for representation. That's amazing. It's just for this organization, it's about building the consistency of who you develop and who you're going after in free agency and the trade market. I had a great conversation with Ice and some of the guys before. Like it's going to take a true mix of who you draft this year with the Flatbush Five, the following year, and then whatever you decide to do with these assets you've collected to get that mix. It can't just be one way or the other this time around. This organization has to show us they can balance out both sides here and overall make the Brooklyn base happy. Like they cannot just focus on going one direction over the other because I think the base does want winning, fun basketball. They
Yeah,
just want it now. That's the only thing.
yeah. You can't get everything you want, but I mean,
Right.
it was exciting, to see the players and stuff come out and walk around and play with the kids and stuff. I mean, it was nice, man. It was a
Nice.
lot of activity there, man. I was there for a long time. I mean, probably too long because I was there like before everybody.
Should have brought a folding chair or a bed with you.
Word. When I got there, there was nobody there hardly. I mean, just kids. It was just kids.
No, that's important. They are trying to reach the youth of the Brooklyn base, and that's why they
Oh,
opened that new center near the Barclays for the kids. Like they want a young base to follow this new era of basketball, and that's another great thing. I really hope that when we do get back to contention, it just rejuvenates the whole base because for 10 years, it's unfortunate the trajectory we've been on where it feels like we're moving up, then it feels like we're greatly moving up, and then we just go crashing, burning, self destruction, whatever you want to call it. And I feel like this time around, you have all the assets you need. It's just getting the talent and making it work. And this organization
Yeah,
can finally, hopefully, figure out this sustainability thing they've been preaching for 10 years. Maybe there's a chance of revitalizing the whole Brooklyn base. It's just this year is very important. And I think Leaf proposed something very good too on Ice Show. We do have to look internally these first 82 games to see if there are two or three guys that can be our second, third, or fourth options going into the following year. And hopefully they can show us something. It's going to be a tough year, but this is how you make a Brooklyn identity through true grit, determination, integrity, and having the mindset. These five rookies, do they have the mindset
yeah.
to handle the Brooklyn Nets? That's the thing. It's just it's going to take a full 82 game test to see if they can meet up to the challenge. But I feel good just about where we are with our assets and the fact that a lot of other teams are self destructing around us. We just really
Yeah.
got to build from within and then go for it because this East, Scott, getting weaker by the day, man, and that's where the Nets have an opportunity to build something potentially sustainable.
Right, right, exactly. Yeah, I took some pictures. I saw Breezy, um
Hmm.
Jay. I saw Jay there. You know, I saw quite a few people, man, that I was happy to see. And I'm gonna just let the pictures speak for they word for
Ooh,
themselves.
okay.
So I know I want Breezy was trying to tell me that he want me to send him the pictures, and I'm trying to think how I'm gonna get him these pictures because I brung a big camera with me, and the pictures are kind of big, you know, and emails don't you can't email it or you can't text it to somebody. I don't know how to, I don't know no other
Digitize
way.
that, minimize that.
Yeah, I could minimize it. I could shrink them and then send it to him. That's yeah. I just wanted him to see it in its original form because it's a difference when you shrink it and then when you leave it in its natural form. You know, raw,
Right. You can
as
also make a
they
postcard or a poster out of it if you want to keep
yeah.
it huge.
Well, when you leave it raw, you can do anything with it. You can I brung my big camera with me and big lens, so you can pretty much make a billboard.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but
how big it is.
here's
That's
a
how
good
big the
question.
pictures is. Yeah.
Did you see Cam Thomas or did Breezer J try to get his autograph or something like that? I
Oh
was
yeah.
wondering all day
I don't
to
know
try to get a
because
snapshot with him.
like when I was there, I I was sitting for a long time, so I decided to walk around, and Jay hit me on the phone, and I walked over and was looking for them, and I found them. Right when I
Hmm.
found them, they just got there not too long ago, so I was kind of like, after 3 4 hours, I was exhausted. Work. It was just so much going on, and I'm trying to do everything. It was like after 4 or 5 hours sitting in the park, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I
gotta
was,
get some shut eye.
yeah, I had to get out of there because it was getting crowded, and people bring heat. It was nice though. Don't get me wrong. It was nice. It was going on, but eventually I had to bounce after 5 hours.
Hey, shout
So
out to you for getting through that for 5 hours, but it's good to see the Brooklyn base out. Like we're trying,
that's
like, yeah,
right.
the Brooklyn base of the heart right now, especially the Brooklyn content creators, because it's a struggle to try to find so many things to talk about and make a positive spin about it. But I think so far these last week and a half, I think the content's been great, great deep dive conversations to what could happen this season, what could happen in the middle of the season end, and then the lottery, of course. So I think we're covering all the right things that need to be covered. It's just now seeing it all play out on paper. Next Saturday is the first official preseason game against the Israeli team. Then the 2 game trip to China, and then to face Toronto to round it out. So
Yeah,
it's gonna
so
be very
Saturday is the
yeah.
actual first game, right? And
Yep.
they play at the Barclay, right?
Yeah, I think it's at 8 o'clock, 7 or 8. I think it's 8 o'clock though. Yeah, that's the first
Okay,
game.
so it should be on the Yes Network. Am I
Yes.
right? Okay, all right.
Exactly. It's good. It's going to be on yes,
Oh, okay.
and we should see like who plays in that first game. So I think everybody should play. And we're facing an international EuroLeague team, so let's get everybody on the court, and especially the guys they're trying to figure out if they're going to be on this roster or not. We got to see the Timmies, the Martins, the Reeks, and Wilsons if these guys can hold down a spot, or they eventually just got to be cut because we're trying to level it all down. These preseason games, which are meaningless usually,
It's
actually have a
mean a
great
lot
weight
to the
this time
Nets.
around.
They mean a
Exactly,
lot to the
exactly.
Nets.
A
I ain't gonna
lot.
lie to you. Some guys are gonna really take it serious, man. They gonna.
Exactly.
So yeah, let me show some of these pictures.
All right.
Oh, oh there go Dayron
Okay.
Sharp.
Whoa, Day. Ready for that pay.
Clowney, look at the Clowney. Clowney was
Yo,
there. Yo, the
Clowney's
whole
got
team,
the
huh?
Clowney's got Clowney's got the blonde dreads now. Claxton had those a few years
I
ago.
remember Claxton had it like 2 or 3 years ago. Actually, these pictures I took, I was way across the court, so I had a zoom lens, and it zoomed in.
Good picture so far. You really got the dimensions of it. Even with Dayron, he looks in better shape. Like they've talked about Dayron and Clowney being in better shape. You definitely captured them, like just looking way better as far as conditioning goes. So
Yeah,
good on you for
yeah,
that
yeah,
spot.
yeah. Clowney looked like he can throw a football. Got the
He is
hand
throwing
out and
football.
everything.
He's throwing football.
He got the whole form.
Uh
Oh, Cam Thomas.
oh, Breezy's gonna want that one. Postcard it. Postcard it.
Yo, that's dope. That is
Alright.
dope. I got
Cam,
Cam just seemed to be ducking my camera. I couldn't get him, like, really technically they didn't want us, on the court when they was there. So
yeah, but Cam's only gonna smile once he's off this team, right? I
yeah.
don't know.
No,
I
but
shouldn't say
I
that.
one thing I can say is when he came out, he got the biggest raw.
Of course, I'm not surprised. I
Yeah, I
mean, there's
mean,
a
a lot of
base that
people
still admires
love
him.
Cam Thomas. I don't get it, man. I
It
don't get it.
it's in the base's mind. They developed an organic connection after what happened. Listen, this big three fallout, we're still feeling it. It's only been what, about 3 years. Like we're still feeling it in so many ways. And for Cam, that was a lifeline for a lot of these fan members. It was like, where do we go next? We had potentially statistically one of the best big three of all time in any era, and they couldn't be together for more than a year. And it's like, what do we do? And then Cam has these 40-point formers. Everybody's like, give Cam the ball, let him be the guy.
I think
And
they
it's
just
just
like the
this
underdog.
organization has never seen that.
They like the underdog,
Underdog, yes, they relate to Cam in many
Yeah,
ways,
they do
and
relate
Cam
to
is an
Cam.
underdog in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Like it's unfortunate though that the NBA and the organization don't see him as a potential top three
Well, we
guy, or at
don't
least give him the
know. We don't
investment.
know yet. We don't know. We don't really
Eh,
know. I mean, we know, but we don't let it play out. Let it play
I,
out.
I, I will let it play out. It's just that's the factors Cam is facing. And unfortunately, he can't do nothing
Yeah.
about it. He can't get defensively better overnight. He can't get taller, and he can't get athletic. It's just Cam is a good scorer with some playmaking abilities. And if that's not enough for certain NBA teams, they'll let him and his agency know. But this
I
month of
had
November
people
for
say,
Cam will be interesting.
I had people say literally that he's not going to be in the NBA. I seen somebody make a podcast saying he's not going to be in the NBA.
Did you watch Hoops' podcast? Because he
Yeah,
did an
I didn't
intro
want to say his
of
name.
China.
I didn't want to say his name. I didn't want to blow him up. I don't want him complaining to me about it.
Just pull the
But
band-aid off Scott because everybody's
nah,
so
I'm not just leave it that somebody thinks that they made a video saying that he's not going to be here. Okay, all right, maybe that's what he believed. Maybe that's what he believed. I can't knock what somebody believe, but what I can say is he has a raw talent that people can use if they know what to do with it.
No, that's true, and I think that's why
Yeah.
the six-man role appeals so much to other teams because they know what Cam could give you an easy 20 plus a night. It's just starting unit wise. A lot of teams have their core set in stone. Besides
Yeah,
maybe a
well, you don't have
Utah
to
or
start him. You
Washington
don't have
team.
to. You don't have to
Yeah,
start him. You don't have to start him. Why you got to start him?
well, because Cam wants it. That's where Cam is going to have
I
to
don't.
eventually
I
learn.
don't know if Cam really wants that. How
Ah,
anybody knows that?
I mean,
I
Scott,
know.
he
I
took
know
the
one thing.
qualifying
He wants
offer,
it. He want because he wants control. He
right?
want. He want. He want a team to give him rights, give him player option. He want that player option.
No,
And he wants a contract more than 1 year, 2 years. Who wants
I
a 1 year, 2 year contract?
right, right, but that's just it. This is the thing about the new CBA. Now these organizations are only investing that huge money into guys they know are franchise guys. They're player A, player B plus type options. And Cam right now, I think they have him around a B minus
Well,
type
I
guy.
well, we considering Michael Porter Jr. a franchise guy?
Oh my God! Listen, that whole situation is an insane
Well, then
situation.
again, I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't really compare that to,
Yeah,
because Michael Porter Jr. got his money basically with a team that won the finals.
right. Well, that was in the clause. If he
And
won a title, he would get that money. So
right,
that's how
that's
that's
why
going
he
down.
got that. That's why he
Right.
got that. Yeah. So
Right.
I'm
Well,
just saying, all Cam is doing is trying to apply the same principle to put himself in a position where he can get somebody will want him and pay him.
no, I
Uh,
understand that. That's
not
why
even
he's
not even $40 million a year. I don't even think it was about the money per se. I mean, yeah, of course he wants some money, but what I'm saying is he wants somebody to want him.
Yeah, I understand that. I think it was a combination of the financials. It was his role, whether that be a starter or a bench guy, and does he trust in Sean Marks' vision? I think clearly he doesn't believe Sean Marks is a guy that can assemble a winning team. So if that's Cam's within his right to say that, and now he's gambling on these 10 teams that have cap space next year to pay him, and it really will come down to those 10 teams. Whoever gives the highest offer possible. You look at teams like Lakers. You look at a team like the
I think
Pacers,
it
maybe that
I
might
think it
want him.
matters which team too with
Yeah,
him.
I think the Lakers are so interesting just because Kobe was his favorite player growing up, and I think they have a lot of decisions to make. They're gonna have high cap space. Wizards, it don't work anymore because they have Trey Johnson. So why would you want Cam? So I
Well,
really think like
he wouldn't want to go to the Wizards anyway.
no, but I think the LA teams are. I think it's the LA teams Cam is looking at because I think he wants the bright lights. I think Cam is that guy who wants to compete either in a big city market. And unfortunately, it's tough when the NBA is basically saying they don't value your skill set anymore. So I think Cam and his agency have to just be wary that you're probably not going to get a too higher offer than what you got this year. Maybe a 4, 5 million difference, but I don't think you're getting like a 10 million difference unless Cam has
No,
an
no, no.
astounding season to change that narrative.
I don't think he's looking for that. I don't think he's looking for that. I
I
really
mean,
don't.
we'll see, Scott.
I from when he said that simple thing about when he said he wanted the option to be in control of your
Mhm.
own thing, that kind of told me that he was looking for a time. He was looking for numbers as far as like the extension of the contract. Not 1 year, 2 year, but 3 or 4, 3 year with play option. Something where he know where he's gonna be at.
Right.
And plus the team is growing. The team
Right.
has a trajectory where you trying to win. Now, Cam don't. If you tell Cam, if I sat there and tell him, listen, Cam, I believe in you, but you got
Hmm.
to believe in what I want to do with you,
Right. Yeah.
and see if he is willing to come off the bench.
Yeah. I just think him and Marks were at different sides of a different
But I
planet
don't
for
think
4 years.
Marks didn't want to spend no money on Cam.
He was never
That's
going to spend the money on Cam. He was never giving him a 3 to 4 year thing. I know that's what Cam and his agency wanted, but Marks, he's basically said it on Yes Media and on the podcast recently he was on. He's
yeah.
ready to hit the go button soon. That's why he's hoarding the cap space. There is a star or two he has in mind, and he wants these
It's
young guys
somebody
to be
he
the
has in
supportive
mind. You're
pieces.
right, John.
Exactly. That's what it comes down to. It's not even that like he did it
It's
not
not
like
even
Cam. It's
Cam.
just he
It's
he
just
didn't
that
value Cam to be
he
that
has
guy.
his eye on somebody.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And I know that's going to make a lot of Brooklyn fans, especially Cam fans, unhappy, but this is who's in charge right now. And as much as we can berate this guy, whoever the star is has to be transformative and committed to the Brooklyn base, or you guys are within your right to say this guy should have been fired 10 years ago because you're not wrong. It's just this is, if you look at the way the cookie's crumbling right now, Sean has his eyes on going down the star route again. That's why he has all the cap space. It's why players over 30 picks, and that's why he has a young core that are on short-term contracts, especially with some of the guys on our bench, because he's ready to make a big move soon. And there are a lot of teams over that cap right now that are just losing to lose instead of winning. So I think Marks
But I
is setting
mean,
something up big next summer potentially.
who can he get next year? Who can he get that the big? You can't say Donovan Mitchell, man. You can't
He's an
say that.
option. He's one option potentially. He's one
Yeah, but
option
you
potentially.
need somebody else to go with him. He's not a one man show.
Right, but you would also know the other guy is the Greek freak Giannis. I mean, you look at the Bucks situation. He
So
even
if he
said
get
himself a
John,
week ago.
oh well, then he
His,
need to get both.
I don't think you get both. Listen, financially, it would be
Then what?
great to do that,
Then
but
what
you
is he
can't do that now.
doing? Oh, well, he thinking one of the guys that he got on the team can fill that role.
Be a second or third guy. I mean, that's what we got to see
I mean,
this season, Scott. And
I
see if
think
there's
we
somebody there,
personally have a bunch of third or fourth guys.
right? But that's why next year's draft is crucial because if you get that franchise or secondary guy, then it's
Yeah,
like
but that
getting a star
don't.
makes more
But
sense.
then he rolling the dice on a bunch of things.
I mean, that's the way Sean Marks has played this game, though, Scott. His takes high risk gambles, and then he somehow gets 100 lives for
Oh,
it. I mean,
okay.
I don't like the strategy, but here's the thing. If you're going to go after a star, having top talent that are under their rookie contracts right now before they get those extension deals, that's how you win in this new CBA. And I think for Sean Marks right now, it's like if there's a second and third guy who could be those two options next to a Giannis and they're not getting paid huge money yet, you have a window to get Giannis big money on the books without being hard capped. That's, I think, what Sean's organization is planning. That they're hoping that there's a guy in this five-guy draft, that five guys they drafted, one or two guys, and then there's that guy next year's draft who can be those supportive two or three pieces next to a Giannis, let's say. But we got to see how they develop and play out. But that would be how you beat the system. You can't just go after two stars anymore, Scott, and give them big money because then your bench, it does not a lot of good options on your bench at that point because nobody's going to be able to sign decent contracts at that point. So it's going to be a combination of who you draft, that star you go after, and you have to hope that those guys that you drafted can be your second or third guys that are not making that big money yet. That's the way to beat the system. That's how OKC did it, Scott. You saw how
Yeah.
they just paid everybody. They did it after they won the title. That's,
Yeah.
I think, what
Yeah.
Brooklyn is trying to figure out here. How to get the star A, draft the star B, and maybe C, and then you got to pay those two guys when the said stars like near the end of
Yeah. Yeah.
his
Yeah.
career at that point. And with Giannis, you're at least getting a 3 to 4 year window at most. It's a gamble, I
Yeah.
agree, but Giannis does fit the Euro style theme we're trying to create. I mean, you look at all the other guys that could be available, none of them have the international following that Giannis does besides Joker. And it looks like Joker might re up with the Nuggets next year. So who does that leave? Giannis. I mean, he's
Yeah.
very available right now. The Bucks are not going anywhere. Even he just said it this week that I won't be surprised if this team trades me. They have nothing left, and I've given everything to them. And it's like, hey, I'm not surprised if they do. Well, I think
Yeah.
he wants to stay in the East, though. Why go out to the West where it's insane right now? At least with the East, Giannis in Brooklyn, it still gives a chance to be a top 4 to 5 seed, no less. So I think that's the angle that could be played this year if the Bucks just have a really bad year. I think they are going to have a mediocre year because Giannis can't be the only guy anymore carrying that team. He needs a second or third guy, and I think the Nets are gambling on drafting these guys to be a second or third next to him if that's how they want to play it. But there are a degree of uncertainty, Scott. I will give you that. That
Yeah,
could all fall too.
because those draft picks got to be a sure come in the league and get busy.
Right,
And
right.
I mean, okay, all right, all right,
It's a gamble. That's what the
all
Mark and Joe regime is.
right,
It's take those gambles and then say, hey, we're
all
all about
right.
culture and rebuilding and do it again. I mean, that's what they did, Scott. Pretty much the first 3 years they were committed to the Brooklyn way, and then they sold it down the river for the big three, which didn't do anything. And now they're trying to reshuffle the culture again with Jordy. And Jordy too, he's getting a lot of following from a lot of these star players who might respect the way he does things and might want to be a part of that. So I really feel like Sean is angling the coach and who we draft to get that next star. That's what it just feels like because what else do we have besides the picks and the cap space? You put that all
Yeah,
together, you get star hunting. I mean, it's going to take a mix, though, like I keep saying. You cannot just get the star here, expect them to carry the ship. These guys you drafted got to seriously develop.
yeah,
That's the only way this works.
yeah. I guess so.
You got any more pictures? Oh, wait, there's Cam
Yeah,
and Dayron. Look at that.
yeah, yeah. Cam and Dayron, and Clowney. Therese Martin is over on this. on the side. You see right there.
Did you hear what Tyson Etienne said about Martin? He said Martin is the most unguardable guy on the team today. Didn't say
Oh,
about Cam. He said his G League friend, Ice's favorite guy, Martin, is potentially one of the most unguardable guys on this team, and that's so interesting because Martin's on the bubble right now for a roster spot. So we should
yeah,
see if Martin maybe has grown a bit over the summer with his skill set. We have to see.
yeah. Got Clax.
Pax, man, he looks a little stronger than usual. Like maybe this
Yeah,
is
it
Paxton's
looked
year to
like he
really
was
build that
enjoying
value.
himself being there. That which was nice. He's real personal at the park.
Right. I
He,
mean, he's a dad now.
you
I
know
hope
who
he
these two
puts
two
Stanford back.
characters is?
I think one of them is this is Jay, and the
Nah,
other
this
is
my
Big
man, dog.
Fan Breezy. Stop playing
That's
on
my
my
man.
handle.
Yeah, that's what's up.
There
They
you
had a great
go.
time. Now I was happy to see them finally get the chance to meet them personally.
That's
So it
great.
was nice. It was nice. It was
That's a
nice.
great picture. Breezy's definitely gonna want that picture to put on his
Oh
Twitter
yeah,
account
he's
handle.
already like
That's a
he.
great picture
I
too.
think he exed me already talking about you gotta get with me. I'm trying to figure out how to send him this picture. The picture is already um reduced in its size. Like its pixel count is reduced, and it's
Right.
still too big for me to send it like email or text or even you know
Yeah.
it's
Just gotta get the file size to
yeah,
where
yeah.
he's
I
gonna
get it
send it.
down some more to where he can do something with it. It would
He'll
be
definitely make
better. It would be better if he had a hard copy, and then he can reduce it the way he want to, use it.
right.
Because I know what he want to do. He want to, make something with it. So
That'll be his background photo for one of his
yeah,
shows. I bet
sure
you.
enough, sure enough, sure enough.
But glad they represented again today. They both of them. I give this to Jay and Breeze. They're both optimists in their own way. Like that's the weird thing about all the different viewpoints. Some of us bring the realistic, hard truths. They bring the potential truths of give it this time and see it heal because they've been through a lot with us the last 10 years watching this. And both of them are very prideful Nets fans. Like they want us to win no matter what, and I appreciate that about them because it keeps our heads up when we think this ship is completely off the face of this earth at this point. So
Breezy
I
gonna want
appreciate
this
you
one
being so
too.
great for this. Oh yeah, there you go, there you go.
He
Represent.
gonna definitely want this. Yo, I mean, I was taking pictures and I had no problem moving around in the crowd. They actually thought I worked there.
Scott, you should consider a little career in photography right now.
Oh,
I mean, you have to take it
John, but
forward.
that's what I do. My part time is photography.
All right, you mentioned that to me a while back. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
part
I get to
time
see your
thing.
work finally.
Yeah, this is some of my work, right? I didn't even bring like not to. I try to carry light, so but yeah, no, I can take pictures. I am very good at that.
Scott, they got to pay you for this. You should go to Sean and Joe and say, "Listen, I know how to get the best
Well,
snapshots, and I can
I
make the
don't know how
posts."
you see it. I don't know how you see it, but on my end, it's sharp. How you see it? You see it sharp? Is it sharp? Oh, he dropped out. Okay, he'll be back. He'll be right back. Yeah, I can't tell if it's sharp or not, but I can tell that it's yeah. I don't know if it's sharp, but it looks good on my end. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I do. I actually do. I'm consider myself an event photographer. I've been doing it for over 10 years now. Over 10 years of experience in taking pictures. So I do prints and just the whole 9 yards. Whatever you want done, I can do it. So I'm having on time, so I'm trying to get in. Okay. Yeah, I took some really good pictures of the guys, man. These having tournaments and stuff, before the players came out, it took a while. It took a while for me to get them, John, you there? Yeah, John. John, you there? Okay. All right, John. He's trying to get in. These are the guys that was playing in the tournament. So, dunk contest. Oh, that was cool too. Everybody, as you could see, it was people around the whole park, which was there was a lot of people, man. It was a lot of people. There was no doubt it was a lot of people there. Lots and lots of people. I forgot this guy's name. I wish I knew what his name was. Do anybody know? Anybody know his name? Do you know this guy's name? I know he do the PA for the Nets. I seen him before. I seen his face before. He's like in the stadium with the hype guy, the black guy that has the jacket, and he introduced all the acts, the dancers and all that stuff. I think he's down with him and actually for the entertainment. So, which is cool. Which is cool. Yeah, I try to take good pictures, man. I try. I, of course, yeah. I have done books. I have done picture books for people. Yeah, no. I actually have a website. I don't promote it when I do my Brooklyn thing. I should promote my photography, thing. But yeah, I do like I started with kid parties and stuff like that. And this is like I've been doing photography for a side hustle for over 10 years, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. I one day I'm gonna just put it up there and let everybody see. I'll put it up there. I didn't never really tell people that I was into photography. Really, I mean I really didn't mention it that much. Yeah, there go Jordy. Yeah, Jordy Fernandez. Yeah, this is my dude too. They signed him, didn't they? Yeah, they gave him a contract. They gave him a contract. Yeah, that's Zaya. I thought this was one of my best pictures for the night. Yeah, you could tell what people are looking at and what they doing, but they faded, They and he's like It almost looked like he's put into the picture. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I nailed that one. Oh, Drake Powell. Yeah, Drake Powell. Yeah, I tried to get everybody, but I don't think I got that. And the whole team was there. Everybody was there. Eh, Igor was there. I got a picture of him. Igor was there. Wolf was there. Nolan Trior was there. Everybody was there. Everybody, all the other two guys were there. Everybody was there. Everybody was there. Yeah, Jaeger looks tall. Like he looks. He looks tall. He looks tall. Fambo looks tall too. Claxton looked taller than everybody now. There you go, number 8. He got the Jason Williams number. uh, it's I, are they bringing back that uniform? That's the city edition, right? Oh, okay. So they actually going to play in that. They go Trey Man. Yeah, because I think, how old is he? 27, 20, 28, something like that. Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Oh, I think that's it. That's all I got. Yeah. I mean, I got more. I actually do have more, but I just haven't gone through it. That's all. Yeah. 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 I got a little bit of Clax. Clax was out in the crowd, man. Handing out. He was handing out T-shirts. He didn't throw them. Yeah, my man Cam Thomas. Yeah, we had a good time. Don't worry, Breezy. I get it to you. I get you the pictures. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you this picture right here. I'm gonna get you. I got another picture of you too. I think that I haven't did yet. It's unfortunate when you take pictures. The thing about it is when you take pictures, it's it's hard for you to be in the pictures. I was just the guy that taking the pictures, though. You know what I'm saying? I can't get in the picture. I can't get in the picture. I don't know how. And even if I do, even if I say here, take the picture, I don't know if you know how to do it the way I do it. It's not going to even look good. That's the sad part. Especially my camera. My camera got mad buttons and all kind of stuff going on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had a good time. I had a good time. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, either way, man, we gotta we gotta do the best we can. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all.
this is gonna be a big year. Like we gonna, it's gonna be tough 82 games, but we just gotta look within and see if there is a second or third guy that can be good corner guys for whoever you draft next year. Maybe that's a second or first franchise guy, and then you go from there. But I think we're in a good spot with all the assets we have. It's just after next summer, this is when the organization's got to make those winning moves again and build something that's sustainable. They keep preaching the word, you got to mean it now. Like you can't just promise it anymore. Like the base is giving you 10 years, and now it's like this next decade they want their time not wasted. They want this to bloom into something real, and I think that's what the base is trying to give today. It's like we're still loyal to the soil, but we want to see a difference. We want to see something lasting, and I just think this organization's got to stop being political about it. They just got to be real and honest. Like we screwed up the last few years. Now we have a young core guys, and we're trying to get that star that might want to come here, but we also want people to be committed. Like we don't have guys that are committed to this yet. We have some guys whose contracts are look up in the air, some guys considering semi-retirement, and some guys under the qualifying offers. So it's like we need sustainability. And right now, as interesting as this roster can be, I wouldn't be surprised if half this roster is cut by the end of the year, just because we don't have set stone guys right now. And the guys that are here after this year, I'm excited for that. It's just we
Yeah,
got to get to
yeah,
that, and that's going to be throughout these 82 games. So
yeah.
let's go, Brooklyn. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, John, I'm gonna end this program,
You need to
and
shut on. I get it. I get
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna come in tomorrow. I'm gonna come in. I probably around 8 o'clock tomorrow. PM. I'm gonna go on live.
Okay, Scott. Have a good rest of your
All
night, man.
right.
And great pictures. Like
Anybody
anybody
there,
who hasn't seen
like
the
and
show yet, check it
subscribe.
out.
Please like and subscribe. I like to keep this channel open. I like to keep it open. Thank you. I'll see y'all later.
Peace, Brooklyn Universe.